I say it like that? Podcast or...
Season greetings from the All Whites. Little BG 2 balls on the mic. Let's go. World Cup 2026. Let's go.
Sandals and shorts, and surf, and scuba, and sand, and sailing, and soccer. San Diego, California.
Season's greetings and welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 333. 333 consecutive weeks since 2020 on the road to the 2026 World Cup. Clearly still on the road because we're here, but the road is coming to an end. Yeah, that breaks. Season's greetings. We're going to talk all World Cup games that we have watched. I've watched every second of this World Cup. We've been talking about it. We'll update everybody on our status for the third requested game. My media credentials snafu. I'm only allowed in LA, even though I have everything lodged and ready to go for the AFA. No, sir. People
Boy, is that a story to tell.
We'll give an update for that. We'll also literally just talk. I mean, right now, this is what it deserves. On the top, breaking news. Dudinha, SanDiego Wave, tears her ACL. Out for the season. Got it out of the way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Prayers up. Tough.
Yes.
You can tell immediately, too, when the knees.
Yeah. Pop goes the knee for Dudinha. Maybe that's Catarina Mercario. That's her enter stage left. That's SanDiego Wave. Also, San Diego FC returned to training today. All right, great.
All right.
World Cup.
Before we start talking about the World Cup, let's talk about where we left off last week. Because Tony, you have been through a roller coaster with FIFA and your media credential. And last week we left off on you going back to LA to fight about, or not fight, but like
no, you're
to
right.
ask
Fix
about,
this,
hey,
please,
like,
fix this.
my credential only says LA because of the driver's license info. And since then, you emailed who you had to email. There's been a couple emails back and forth, but last people have heard is that you were not authorized to go to Mexico.
Correct. Not allowed. Essentially, again, you have 3 stadiums that you have to go ahead and select. From there, we selected Seattle, Mexico City, and anything that happens in LA. So they literally sent me. It's like if I send you to like, oh, this happened with my Apple. I'm like, okay, go to Apple customer service online and see if something happens. Like, go to the default thing.
You were almost giving up. Like you were talking on Tuesday about, I made my peace with it.
Yeah, I was
it is what it is.
fine with it.
What's happened since then?
So yeah, and the last word of the email after that exchange is, at this point, no further action can be done. That's pretty gnarly. And I responded, hello. I am writing because I went to pick up my credentials and and just gave them my side of the story. The information is not correct that you're telling me. This is actually what happened. I was screwed over by the volunteer and they didn't process me correctly. And they're like, okay, thank you for outlining the message of the situation in detail. We will follow up internally with the accreditation team in Mexico to review the case and that we'll process. We will come back once we have received clarification. Thank you for your patience. Great. Then I'm like, hey, just thank you so much for looking at this. Here's my screenshot of the thing that I had privileges for Ciudad de Mexico, Seattle, and LA. This is how it was. Please fix this. They reply, thank you for your message. Could you please confirm which document you used for applying? Passport. This is what I did. Great. Like, I applied. Send them my information. And I'm like, this is what I have. Thank you. And they got back to me. Thank you. We have updated the venue information on our system accordingly. Please note that you will need to return the accreditation in exchange. Obviously, the one that just says LA for the one that has all 3 stadiums. So I got approved for all 3 stadiums on my credential. The world is right.
Woo!
I beat FIFA.
Let's talk about the day you drove
I
up
defeated FIFA. All right.
because Tony gets the email saying, "Hey,
fast
you're good."
forward to whenever it was. I'm good. I drive up there, and I'm like, here it is
What
for
time did you drive
5th
up?
time.
It's
I don't
like
even know at this
afternoon?
point. Yeah,
Solo?
in afternoon. Yeah, I just get there. The media accreditation office closes at 8:30 because it shows you on the website.
Mhm.
Closes at 8:30. It's my 5th time driving.
And this is
up to
on
LA.
Saturday, right?
Yeah,
So the
sure.
day after USA
No, you left on yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, over the weekend.
Over the weekend.
Oh.
It's open. It's
Yeah.
open, right? So it's coming up to it. There's preparations that are happening for that day. And so essentially I get there with 4 hours before they close. And I get met by this guy in a full FIFA uniform, the full colorful, everything,
Mhm.
but he's not a volunteer. He's like official FIFA. And he's turning away people. And he's like, hey guys, unfortunately, you see that line? There's a giant DMV line now. We've capped it off. Even the people at the end of the line will probably not be seen today because there is an impromptu bomb squad combing of the area, and we have to close early. Instead of 8:30, now it's 6. It's 4:48 at this point. And I'm like, and I just stand
He
there.
called me and he's like, "No se va a armar."
And I'm like, it's not happening.
Vaya dormir en el carro.
And I'm like, well, no, because there's just no way for me to, it's just, I have things planned. Like I can't, there's no way for me to come back. I'm wondering if that's somebody popping in for our webinar.
That what that noise was?
Maybe if you want to just investigate that real quick. And
I don't see
so
anyone.
they're like, no. And I just stand there, man. And then you see a fleet of security people coming in because they're like, hey, there's going to be an event here tomorrow that I need to be at. So there's 150 people that got called that ended their shift early to walk over here to get their credentials. And the dude's like, I'm sorry, you're going to have to contact FIFA or contact your person. And I'm still standing. At this point, I'm just like,
Listening.
I'm going to watch and just people watch the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And just people watch people getting rejected and their hopes just slashed. And just like, I see people who have driven hours and have planned their entire World Cup process and coverage based on them flying to LA, picking it up that day, because then they have to fly somewhere. Like, I'm just there, just like, I can't believe it again. Like something had to happen again. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna turn it on to that same FIFA guy. I'm like, hey, like you know, what are they? I'm like, you must be a tough job, but they got the right guy for it. You're doing a great job, man. It's not your fault. I get it. Oh, okay. I was like, hey, like, yeah, no, it's tough and this and that. Like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna stand here until that line keeps moving and hope. I have nothing else to do for the day. And like, if the bomb squad comes in and they sweep me out, like, I have to go. Like, sure, like, but I'm gonna stand here until I'm told not to. Okay. And then I just see the line moving. People keep getting rejected. And then, you know, I'm like, hey man, so like, where are you from, man? Like, where are you coming from? It's like, oh, I come from Miami. Que no sé qué, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So it's just chatting him up, just turning on that Tony Sanchez charm. Y me dice, ¿sabes qué? I'm going to get you in. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, obviously there's still an army of security people who are mad at him. And he's like,
yeah.
I can't, but like, I will see what I can do. Here's my number. Take my number down. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, just, you know, wait in your car. Perfect. Wait in my car. I see people again getting turned around. And then I'm just like, okay, well now I don't know. Like this may be something, but I'm like, he gave me his real phone number. Like he made me call him. Like, I'm like, okay. And I'm just like, I see people getting rejected. The line's getting shorter. And then he comes back and I'm in my car. He's like, hey, like there's actually an active situation right now where SWAT is actually looking for somebody in this area. So just kind of, blah, blah, stay low, blah, blah. So I don't know if that was part of the bomb sweep, which I would assume so. Like they just let a guy go and go find him in this space, right? Like it's just as a drill. And then I just wait in my car. Line goes down. It's now like coming up to 6. And I heard him tell somebody, oh, something 6:30. And I'm like, cool. Because you're thinking that's for 6. There's an extra 30 minutes somewhere. And guy came back. He's like, hey, I've talked with, and I gave him my story. I'm like, hey, it's my 4th time I'm here. I'm just here for a reprint. And I put my credential on and everything just to make sure, like, hey, if somebody comes, oh, you got to move. I'm okay to be on the grounds, right? At least for LA.
Yeah.
And essentially he comes back out. He's like, hey, follow me. Follow him. Follow past a couple people who are like, hey, like, what does he do? I show him. I already have my credential. Like, and he's like, he already has his credential. Like, he already has it printed. It's like, okay, cool. So I walk in, DMV style, everything again, put my everything there.
The same girl there?
Yes.
Yes. She the one to help
yes. And so she's helping out. She's helping people out. And I see my other guy, the guy that's always been helping me, the cool guy, at the print station. And then he sees me and he's like literally he did like just the finger cross. And I'm just like, 4th time, 5th time. Like, I hope so. And then the girl that helped me is processing people. And then I go next to her booth. I'm like, hey, like, you're the one that's handled my situation. Mia, what's her name? Knows people by name now. Like, I would like for you to just kind of see this through because you have more context. And as I'm saying this, my number gets called. And I go over to the window. I'm just like, oh, like, I know you're busy, but like, I need you like to see this through. And oh, hi. The person's like all bubbly and like, oh, hi, this, that. Like, you have your information. I'm like, stop. I need you to just like, this is like delicate. So I need to it's like, oh yeah, it's my first day. I'm like, no way. Like, no. Like, I can't have her. I cannot have her.
Manager,
I cannot have her typing the wrong thing. And so straight up. Because I'm like, I just need a reprint. I need to see what it says on there. It's like, yeah, on our thing, it shows that there's 3 stadiums. I'm like, okay, cool. But I still need her verification. I'll wait. I was literally, Abe, the last ticket of the day. I was the last person of the day. Literally, my ticket said 6:02. The last person. I was like, I have all the time. Like, please help everybody else and then me. Like, just I need all eyes. Comes over, looks good. All right, passport, overrode it. Great, perfect. Go to the next window. They print it. Guy's like, hell yeah, dude, you made it. Like, and I was talking to the people who are like, honestly. And you met her. This is the same person that processed you. Saw to the other person, like a just genuine person, would never say this, but just was genuinely like, this is a fucking miracle. Like, this is a fucking miracle. Yeah.
F-bomb and everything. Damn.
I was just like, yeah. Like, the fact that they responded, the fact that I responded to the FIFA team on that thread. I'm like, hey guys, just to let you know that I really appreciate the way that this was handled and processed. You guys are also world class. And then they responded back like, oh, thank you. This is very kind words. I really appreciate it. Or let our team know.
Enjoy the tournament.
I'm like, damn right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
5th time's a charm, baby. 5th time.
It cost me more to go up there than the flight to.
Guys, our GoFundMe funds have been depleted by gas money to LA, but
and then, Abe. So 5 minutes before you got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Tony and I are going back and forth. We're like, okay, we're set. We're going to Mexico. Now it's a waiting game for our media ticket to get approved. Like, we got into the tournament. We talked about it before. We have to apply for a specific game. We had to wait for the media ticket. We're like, what are the chances we both get? Like, Tony applied for a press box seat and press conference. I applied for press box seat and mix zone. We're like, there's a chance none of us get approved. There's a chance only one of us get approved. What are the chances we both get approved?
Mm-hmm.
We're sitting here before the show, just like
watching
Iran, talking about what we're gonna take.
It's 2-1. New Zealand sold up,
and then we're like, we should hear about the media ticket by like Saturday, a couple days before the game. And we just get an email notification. Iran scores the tying goal.
As soon as that goes
in, we get the email. Media ticket has been approved for both Tony and myself to go to the Mexico game against Czechia. We fucking did it, guys.
Woo!
We fucking did it, guys. Oh, man.
I'm so proud of you.
Yep.
Boys.
Oh, man. We're going to get to watch Mexico live at the Azteca with media
Credentials.
media
Contra
tickets.
Czechia.
Regardless of what
The
happens.
deciding game of if they end in first place, although the South Korea game's more deciding, I guess. But yeah,
I mean, they can
Yeah.
win, lose, or draw. It's fine. You
we're
just need
going to
win
be
the
at
third game.
Azteca.
We will.
We're going to be at Estadio Azteca.
We will. So with that out of the way, today's episode is a very special episode because it's the last episode in this garage before we go over into the World Cup.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna have back-to-back in the Airbnb. We're gonna have everything ready to go. See you in Ciudad de Mexico. See everybody at Ciudad de Mexico. By the way, if you guys want to join this podcast, I clicked the link on wherever I posted this, StreamYard. Ask me for the link, and you can hop onto this episode. It's a webinar. It's a feature that this thing that I pay for. Right? You can come in, but it's essentially going to be a giant episode of goals, gaffes, and greats because the World Cup started. I want to hear what everybody, if you can start right now in your comment section, what has been the goal of the tournament so far for you?
Goals. It can't just be
Goals.
one. There's
Goals.
been a lot of
Yeah.
amazing goals.
This is not the last one in studio. We will have,
The final
I think-
one will be here.
yeah, we'll have I think 2 or 3 more in studio. This is after this. There's 5 more shows.
Mhm.
2 balls on a mic. And guys, this isn't the end of SanDiego.Futbol. This is just the end of the podcast. This run. That's what this podcast started as.
Yeah.
To get to a Mexico game in the World
Straight
Cup
up.
with the media credential
Literally.
and be in the tournament. Like that was the goal why we started this 6 years ago. That is being accomplished. With that comes different paths SanDiego.Futbol goes. Can I announce? I guess I'm starting the Spanish stuff.
I mean, sure.
I
It's
will
a
be
sure
starting
thing.
a Spanish podcast to cover San Diego FC and San Diego Wave. Working on the name, but as of now, do you guys like the name of it?
Do you know what it is?
I remember it being kind of inappropriate.
It's not.
It's not.
though.
I mean,
Do you like it? Be honest. I can. Still
What was
change
it?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
fine.
it
As of
being
right
said.
now, it's El Pitazo de San Diego
yeah. And it has a whistle
as a whistle.
Mm.
because
That's
that's
a nice ring
what it
to
is. It's a ring.
El
Yeah.
Pitazo.
And
More
it's
info
funny.
on that.
It's funny because again, thank you for those viewers that were on Fox 5 this morning as I guess took San Diego through the World Cup of this weekend. But they were concerned about our name, 2 balls and a mic.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
like, "What does this refer to?" And I'm like, "Well, you know,
Dos bolas y un pito. Just kidding.
Bolas y olas. I like that.
That was on the ChatGPT thing.
Yeah.
That was a ChatGPT one. Yeah. No, not bolas y olas, but like something olas. But yeah, that should start up middle of August, late August. Have a guest every episode. It's only right that maybe my first guest is Tony Sanchez. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
and then
I hope I never.
Chromaniacs will continue.
Of course.
Maybe something else. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe a solo wave. Waves with Abe.
Dude,
Maybe.
dude, my wrestling podcast. Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, there hasn't been enough Spanish content for San Diego FC, and that's something that I really want to prioritize and focus on. So that's something that will be in the works, at least on the Spanish side of SanDiego.Futbol. We're gonna probably look into getting interns after the World Cup. Give opportunity to college kids that are studying
The
sports
youth.
journalists or whatever the major is.
Yeah, and be like, hey, wait, no. Mira, güey. ¿Quieren ir a mundial? Así se hace, güey. Just do a podcast for
the
350
fact
weeks
that
in a row.
there's people that have gone to school, respect, because that's amazing. But you know,
No, it's
their
cool.
goal is to get there. Like we were able to do it.
Yeah, you
a
guys did it on
different
your
Some
own.
people
route.
go to Juilliard. Some people are
I-
rock and roll stars.
I mean,
They
I
should
went to
make a
school and I
movie.
came
They
to
should
you
make a
guys. That
documentary
says a
about
lot about how much everyone and everything in this market in San Diego respect what you guys have built and what you guys have done. I think it's really, really impressive, and I'm so proud to be be around you guys. You guys genuinely like inspire me, and it's really cool, man. Think about the Mundial. Think about you guys. It's freaking awesome, man.
I told
Proud of
everybody.
you guys.
Right, I told everybody that would do this.
And you know
you
that
did it,
when
yeah.
we started, people obviously like it was a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long shot. We bet on it. Went a little in depth for
Mhm.
it. A lot in depth for it.
Yeah. 2 balls in the mic.
Maybe we would
documentary.
have. Maybe we
And the
would
goal
have.
came.
Maybe we would have saved money if we just save all that money invested
Yeah.
to buy World Cup
Just
tickets.
mental, just the money that we spent for gas, just going out to Signal Hills.
Yes,
Anyway,
everything.
let's go ahead and talk some World Cup. 2 balls in the mic documentary might be coming out sooner than you think.
Woo.
Esteban wants to in on the soccer
That's
in
right,
Espanol.
brother. I'm down.
But all right, let's go ahead and I won't play it for the whole time, but let's just go ahead and go into goals, gaps, and greats. All right. There's a lot.
World Cup
Start from
started
the
on
beginning?
Thursday.
Should we
World
go
Cup started on
chronological?
Thursday. Yeah, we should go chronological.
Chronological.
Mexico contra Sudáfrica.
The revenge game.
The revenge game.
game,
Mana's
16
out
years
there.
later.
Estadio Azteca. Even
That's
before the
so
game
cool.
itself, you had the inauguration, and it was pretty cool. You had, like it wasn't the most amazing like production value. I think just it sounded a little
Where
weird.
are you guys watching your games? Fox, Telemundo.
Telemundo. 'Cause
Telemundo
I
to me has been the best. They have not. They don't go into commercial breaks on the stupid hydration breaks. I think that's the best thing. I've seen that Fox has already came back late twice from
Mhm.
hydration because they actually go off and show commercials instead.
Ooh.
We'll talk about that because that's a gaff of its own. But yeah, Mexico, South Africa starts. Where are you guys watching? How are you guys feeling? Tony, we're both at work.
Yeah, we're both definitely at work.
You can't take really any days this week off.
I asked for that Thursday off because I knew I was gonna
You know
be
what?
trying to have some fun. I
did
went
too.
to Third Avenue. Where did I go? 3 Punk Ales,
Nice,
a couple beers, a burger. This is amazing.
nice.
Good atmosphere. All of Third Avenue, really. You could feel the energy in the entire city. I really enjoyed it being in Chula Vista and just there was a little bit of anxiety at first. You could tell everyone's a little bit like, are they gonna do well? But as soon as you hear the himno, you're like, holy shit.
Oh man, I made a whole setup at work, like projector, inflatable projector screen. The kids were hyped to watch it at work. I didn't get to fully enjoy the game as I wanted to because I was at work. Yeah, like I stood. I know Tony did the same thing. I'm sure you did too.
I actually did.
Yeah, me
I
too,
was
at
doing
work.
it at work.
I had staff watching me. Like if I was
I had a group
Weirdo.
of 5 staff on their lunch break who were also watching it.
I had 2 that stayed after they were off, watched the game.
All of them. Stood up and did it.
Yeah.
Like just unprompted. I was like, you know what?
Y'all get a
Y'all,
raise.
y'all are good.
Get a raise.
Y'all are good in my eyes.
This is deja vu from 16 years ago in South Africa. Game starts 8 minutes in. Julian Quiñones gets the ball, takes a shot in between the goalkeeper's legs. Vato. Emotions. How are you guys feeling?
I mean, I was as excited as it gets. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
contain it. Like I started like fist pumping, and it was a good action. And honestly, South Africa no traían nada.
No.
They had
No.
and this is kind of a trend on some of these teams, and now it's the level setting. It's been a difficult World Cup to really level set to see exactly where everybody's at. Like is Paraguay really that bad, or is the U.S. really that good? or both.
How much did altitude factor into this game too?
Very true.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's one of those games where, Tony, you talked about it before, and we all know this, those of us who really support Mexico. Mexico always plays to the level of their competition.
Yeah.
If the team is bad, Mexico will play bad. If the team is really good, Mexico will play really good and compete. And that was the case. This game should have ended like 4-5-0. Especially after going a player up with the last man foul on Brian Gutierrez, which, by the way, what a story of Brian Gutierrez switching to, pledge his allegiance to play for the Mexican national team after playing for Chivas, gets called up, starts playing great. He has offers now from Europe. Those are the reports. Copenhagen really wants Brian Gutierrez. Just what a story. Just switch from the U.S. to Mexico, get called up, start in the World Cup. Perhaps Diego Luna could have done the same.
Perhaps, but he didn't. Red card galore. I will see 3 red cards this entire match. But my hesitation with Mexico is like, yeah, they should have done more, and they didn't. Especially going
There's
up
nerves, man.
And look,
it's so scary to play the Azteca.
Look. If this had been a game against, I don't know, like Netherlands, and they win 2-0, it's like, dude, even though Netherlands looked that bad at South Africa, let's put that, we would have been so excited, so hyped. I think just as Mexican supporters, we will always critique and always want more and expect more from our nation, from our selección. It's still a strong result. It's a win. It's a clean sheet. You're top of the table right now. You move on from it, you learn from it, and you focus on South Korea Republic, because that's going to be the deciding game, depending on how Czechia does against South Africa as well.
And unfortunately, there's this gaffe because, there was a red card to Mexico. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Like, what are we doing? You didn't agree that it was a red card? You didn't agree it's a red card?
I don't think it was a red
Well,
card.
I think you have to give it a red card because of the
ref
original red
disagrees.
card, like the other red card that he gave earlier in the game, which I also didn't think was a red card. I think there was like 1 red card in this game. Outside of that, like those other 2 were pretty pointless to me.
Despite that, it's sick. Hormiga gets his World Cup debut. Gil Mora becomes one of the youngest players to play in a World Cup. Like the fact that this kid is representing a border town with Tijuana and
Dude, it got loud at the bar when he came on.
Yeah, dude, like
It was cool.
This is a joya mexicana ahorita, and he just extended a contract with Cholos as well. So I mean, I thought it was cool. Edson Alvarez will be at center back, which is scary for sure. I think they should probably put Luis Romo, who has played more this season and consistently for Chivas, at center back, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Mexico wins the opening game. 3 red cards is probably the biggest surprise out of that opening match.
At this point, Mexico's on track with our prediction to make the semifinals for the World Cup. So good for them.
I filled out a bracket of my own. I had them also in the semifinals.
Damn. So it wasn't just our homerism.
No,
it's your
I
homerism
got
as
a
well.
homer in me as well.
But yeah, I do think they did play a little bit conservative in that match, but maybe we'll see a little bit more dynamic play against South Korea, because
Korea Republic. That's the
South
official name, right? Am I tripping? Is that not the official name for this World Cup for them? Korea
I think
Republic.
so.
Okay, yeah. What's Ivory Coast's real name?
Costa Verde.
Costa de Marfil.
God damn it. I'll get him. Anyways, Korea, Southern version, playing in OmniLife, in el Estadio Guadalajara. This is going to be the rest of the group that Mexico's going to face. I really didn't think Czechia had anything to...
Oh, Human Son was looking rough out there.
That's an LAFC player for you.
Yeah, the MLS is definitely in him now because he looked rough in a couple of plays. Obviously, he's still electric, but Czechia comes out banging and scores the first goal. Then Korea ties it up. And it wasn't until like close to the end where they get the winning goal as well. I forgot.
Basically a home crowd too.
Yeah.
Which is just hilarious because it's not a lot of like
Mexico.
a lot of South Korean fans, but Mexicans have decided to take South Korea on simply because of Germany, I think. And I mean, there was like BTS signs everywhere. It was just, it's hilarious how much.
Hwang In-beom, who plays for Feyenoord, who got a goal and an assist in this game. He balled out, number 6 for South Korea Republic. But I wanted the tie. I really wanted this tie. It just benefited Mexico so much more if both of these teams tie. Tony's just checking if it's this trucky truck. That's not
mine.
I know it's not mine.
Not mine either. Again, 333 episodes. This is a garage.
This garage made the World Cup.
This garage made the World Cup. That's plain and simple.
Should contact Red.
Be like, hey, dude.
Try to fire us for this. Remember?
But yes.
Anyways, yeah. So now it's Mexico in first place with 3 points with the
Mhm.
+2 goal difference. South Korea with the +1 3 points, +1 goal difference. Czechia in third place, and South Africa in fourth place of that group. We move on to Friday.
Friday started with the third host nation, and I don't think anybody particularly cares.
I thought their opening
care
was
about
great.
Canada.
I thought it was good.
This is the first
You're
point
right.
they've ever gotten.
You're absolutely right.
in a
I
World Cup.
could care about Canada.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Tony, you were hyping up last week Bosnia and Herzegovina. Like, just don't rule them out. Like, I think we even put them advancing in the third place. But they were giving Canada a run for the money.
Yeah, I mean they're a much more physical side. They're big, dominant Europeans, and one of the reasons I like the World Cup is just the learning of these nations, and just if you want to go down that rabbit hole about some of these players and what they've gone through to make the national team, to make this country a country, it's pretty incredible having gone through actual war and whatnot. But then looking at this match, right, Bosnia and Herzegovina go up first in Canada's home up north, but it's one of these things where whoever comes out of this group is probably not going to go far in this tournament. But again, it's just the joy of it, and good set piece by Bosnia. That's what they're known for. At the end of the day, Bosnia versus South Africa, who wins? I say Bosnia, because they have.
So based on this, South Africa no tenía nada.
Yeah,
South Africa is just one of those teams that's just.
I've heard some people, like especially South African commentators, saying like this is it wasn't so much the players so much as the style that they decided to choose in this game, where they just completely were not trying anything offensively. So maybe they can like find something in the future, but like they just chose every wrong decision in the Mexico game.
Let us know what your goals, gaps, and greats are. Doesn't have to be on the field; it could be off the field. It's happening off the field.
The first gaffe we could talk about may have come from this game. You have the hydration break, and a couple minutes later, after Bosnia had the lead, a couple minutes after the hydration break, Canada scores to equalize 1-1.
So these hydration breaks have come like a point of topic for various reasons, whether you're watching it on Fox and they go and decide to go into a Silverado commercial or a Powerade commercial.
What's been your favorite commercial so far?
I don't know. I've been watching it on Telemundo, so
Yeah.
I get stuck.
I like the little Minions commercials during halftime.
I've made
think-
storylines for them already, so they actually progress. There's the minion that gets sled tackled, and then he gives him a yellow card, and the minion's like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And then it's the same minion and the same ref. The next image giving him a red card. So in my mind, that minion gave the other minion, the ref minion, some lip, and was like, "Nope, you can't say that," and just straight red. Like that's just straight red. Cancel the yellow card.
I think that gets our first gaff of the tournament. Just the hydration breaks, and Van Dijk talked about it after the Netherlands game, saying, "Look, if it's really hot, I can see why the hydration breaks are necessary, but it shouldn't be every game, especially for them to go to commercials with Fox. And there's been occasions where they're coming back late and the game had already resumed and they're still not back. Shout out to Telemundo. If you're not watching in Telemundo, we don't get paid for anything, but it is nice because they don't go on commercial breaks. It's also in Spanish commentary. If you have an antenna and you can watch it in Azteca, probably just watch it in Azteca with Martinoli. Yeah, I think it's a gaff. I think those hydration breaks are so dumb. Not every game requires a hydration break, especially the games that are indoors on a closed dome. Like, you don't need to cut the game 20 minutes in to get a hydration break.
I see that. I will agree that the idea of a hydration break is dumb. you're supposed to be the best of the best. There wasn't any hydration breaks for safety. I get it. Player safety, sure. But the reason that you have to do it in every single game is because it is a competitive advantage. If you really think about it, you have to, if you don't give every game that break and pause and play, then it's an unfair advantage for those teams that don't get that on the long run, because you don't get to go ahead and strategize in those moments. You don't get to go ahead and actively have a chance to come in and move your pieces during the hydration break, which is essentially what it's turned into. It's turned into, and I don't like what it's been saying, like it's the first quarter of the first half. No.
Yeah.
It's a hydration break. You use it to hydrate or to get instructions. Usually the only time you get to give instructions is through a substitute saying, hey, tell this guy to move over to the right side because we're going to move into this different formation. Exactly. So now you have a real chance to strategize. But if you don't have that for all games and all teams, I think that's an unfair advantage. So it's either you do it for everybody or you don't do it at all. I'm part of don't do it at all. I understand.
I don't think it gives an advantage.
I don't think it's that much.
I don't think it's much.
I think it's pretty negligible.
To be honest,
I think
you're gonna do it for both teams in the same game anyway, so they both get that advantage. On the long run, I don't think it plays a big role if you step out for get a little break 2 minutes in against a team that doesn't get that break.
You're seeing it though. You're seeing it actually have a result. These breaks, then the teams come back and then they score a goal immediately after. Like it's happened a couple of times.
Yeah, but at the same time, those say Mexico gets a hydration break, and then for some reason they play the USA in the playoffs and the round of 32, whatever, round of 16, whatever it is, and the US hasn't gotten a hydration break because they've been playing in close stadiums, right? Now they face each other. It's in a close stadium. It's in Texas, whatever it is. There's no advantage that the U.S. has over Mexico besides probably being a better team right now, based on the hydration, because they're both gonna not get a hydration break that game. You get what I mean?
In that game, but your body has then already acclimated to, because this is true, right? Like now I'm looking for a pause in break. I'm
playing really hard for 25 minutes. I know I get to take a little break.
And then I have to restart something.
I think they can switch if they're pro players.
They can switch it mentally, but their bodies is a different thing.
I don't think so, dude. It's 3 games.
I don't like the hydration break at all. Let's
it's a gap for sure.
Just drink water. If you need water, go to the sidelines and get your bottle of water.
Have you guys been using the hydration breaks to actually hydrate yourselves? Because I have. Yeah, that's something me and my sister have been doing. Like every time there's an actual hydration break, we go grab a water bottle and I actually take.
Oh, you see, I grab a beer.
I don't drink that much, Abe, and you could attest. I don't drink that much.
Bien pedo todo el fin de semana.
This whole month is going. Like I've reserved my body alcohol wise for 2026 June. This it's going to be insane. For the next. Starting tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's how it was Saturday for me.
Yeah. All I'm saying is look, you've seen it in Liga MX. Some teams get hydration breaks because it's really hot. Those teams are not getting an advantage overall in the season. I get it; it's a competitive tournament, but again, hydration breaks are dumb, especially the way they're being utilized. Just make money off commercials. That's the real reason why they're there, which is why it's one of the gaps of the World Cup.
All right.
Canada ends up tying it, and then we have the last host country playing their opener, the United States of America.
Where'd you guys watch this one? Were you guys watch party? Is it Friday night?
This was after my programming was done.
Yeah, I hosted my leadership team over for a team bonding, so we were watching the game at the end.
I watched it in my office as I was clearing I was putting my out of office, answering my last emails, printing out the last things. I just made sure to have it on my phone, and don't need FIFA.
I personally went to the Chula Vista Olympic Training Center, right? Or Chula Vista Elite Athlete Training Center. I don't know what it's called now, but I went there for the little watch party hosted by the city of Chula Vista. It was pretty cool. It's been a while since I've been there, and the fields still look really nice. The Bayern Munich's academy.
Nice.
You know who I just talked to this morning? Actually, he gave me his number, and I'll probably have him on the show later and just kind of talk. Mayor James McCann in Chula Vista. He was promoting his the Banda Recodo 3rd Avenue shutdown for the watch party.
I've got opinions on that guy.
I do too.
Yeah.
Just on a just like a meeting a person level, but
How the fuck are we charging to play at a park?
Well,
Mine has to do a little bit more with some other issues. I'll leave it there.
Hey,
No politic here.
honorable,
No politic
honorable Mayor
Vale,
Ron
verga,
Morrison from
llegamos
National
al
City.
Mundial, me
Yeah,
vale
we did.
madre.
That's so stupid. Anyways, yes,
Yeah.
the U.S.
I
yeah.
did,
US.
but I decided to like. I had a point on Friday where I was like, I went to the Mexico thing yesterday. Should I go to another watch party today? I'm like kind of tired. It's been a long day. I was like, you know what? Pinche Mundial está en los Estados Unidos. I need to go. We need to be outside. It's freaking summer, man. We need to be outside. We need to be going watch parties. We need to be being with the people. This is the first World Cup where
some
I'm
of us work 12-hour
drinking
shifts
alcohol.
during their summer.
I worked on Friday too. Okay, I was working.
I started
around-
at 5:30 on Friday, dude. And
I
will-
started at 5 a.m. today.
I started at 6 on Friday, but it's okay. We don't have to compare. Anyways,
started at 6, ends at 11.
no, it was later.
12:30. Sorry.
Yeah.
He said
Son of a bitch.
But it was a cool Friday. To see the U.S. men's national team, I had a little bit like I think it's probably gonna be like 1-0, maybe 2-1. That was my prediction, thinking coming into it. And wow,
I completely hate watch this match.
really
Like
too.
I
hate watch estuvo bien
it was very I completely because
That
again
hate watch was disappointing.
shout out to everybody that's done that Fit Social.
I went to
was a
that
good
today.
time. I did too.
really what time?
For the Cape Verde game.
Oh, okay, I was there.
And there
later
was
than that.
absolutely no, but I loved it.
The U.S. starts with an own goal.
Pero PG Pulisic güey, just completely makes us play.
He looked great.
Like,
7 minutes in, I was just like,
this is us hate
damn,
watching. Like
Damn.
they're
I'm in a
actually
group chat with the
completing
homies.
passes.
We're all hate watching.
the second one comes in, and you're like,
Yeah.
no, it's offsides. No, it's fine. Like guys, Paraguay's gonna come back, and Paraguay is not a bad team. In the eliminatoria, they beat Brazil.
El
They beat
tercero.
Argentina.
Third one comes in. Damn,
Bulagan.
Balogun.
that's the second one.
Valorian Balogun.
Second one. Second assist by Pulisic.
And all like great goals too. It's not like
Every
like
single one of them.
Can you find Martinoli's commentary to this? I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen
I
it?
saw it.
It was hilarious. If you don't know Martinoli, he's just a legendary Mexican commentator. Did you hear it?
Oh yeah.
It's
What the?
oh my goodness.
It was just nuts.
Yeah, that one. It's hilarious. This is when they're spraying the sports one.
my fucking goodness!
Look,
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh.
I don't believe it.
Estos en la CONCACAF no juegan así. ¿Qué es esto? ¿The World Cup? Estas jugadas que las han intentado muchísimo en el primer tiempo ganar. Are you kidding me?
This is them like going up
¿De qué me estás hablando?
They're just having fun, man.
It's 3-0 at halftime. I'm very upset. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
They're playing so good.
Yeah,
and
they are.
like,
And in
they're
my mind, I'm
destroying.
just like, damn, Paraguay no trae nada.
yeah,
But
the
like,
hate
la
watching.
basura.
Yeah, like
South
that-
Africa.
that's your justification?
South Africa was
Yeah,
a little
100%.
stronger.
That's
than
your
Paraguay.
justification?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was me. Second half starts. It's Paraguay wakes up a little bit.
Do they though?
They scored. They scored. And
Did
I'm
they
like,
wake up or
alright,
did the U.S. fall asleep a little bit?
whatever it was?
U.S. fell
Paraguay
asleep
scores, and
very
I'm-
briefly.
And I'm just like, no hope. But
I'm just like I'm ready to watch the greatest comeback in World Cup history in group stages.
then Gio Reyna dropped his jam. People saying you should have taken Diego Luna instead of this guy. Shut everybody up.
I will for
Future
sure.
SDFC player.
I will for sure like be okay being a World Cup a USA just hater like of soccer like and other things, but like
What I will not stand for is the comparisons of people that don't watch football or soccer, whatever you want to call it, and they're like, Pulisic already has 3 assists in a World Cup. Oh, in World Cup,
LeBron
Ronaldo
James.
only has 2 assists in 5 World Cups. This being his 6th one. Who's the GOAT now, guys?
This is LeBron James of soccer. Yeah.
Shut up.
James of soccer.
And this is
LeBron James of soccer.
this is a thing that I have where
my FIFA
There's-
accredited analysis is that he's a LeBron James of soccer.
this is a thing I have where there's going to be blowouts based on the amount of like Curaçao. Germany scores 7. Luckily, there were 7 different goal scorers in that game,
Mhm.
which was impressive. We'll talk about it. But there's going to be a time where a player plays a Curaçao or Haiti, which again, a lot of teams have been defending well and playing great and playing up to the competition. But in a 10-0 game where a player scores 5 goals, they already caught up to like close from Germany
Miroslav Klose, yeah.
with Mueller, like players that have already scored so many goals in such an amount of time, because scoring goals, that many goals in a World Cup should be difficult. And that's the biggest issue I've had with expanding to 48 teams. Granted, I've really sat down and thought about this. Seeing Curaçao score against Germany, I was like, this is why this is great.
Dude, Cabo Verde.
Capo Verde's tying against Spain today. This is why it's better to have
That's
more
why we play
teams.
the games,
This
man.
is why we have these smaller teams have a chance to prove themselves and compete, because those upsets happen. I think that outweighs the outcome of like some blowouts happening. I really think so. Your Fuchi face tells me you
I think
disagree.
we have to see how the entire group stage finishes out, because I think it's gonna feel so weird when a 3rd place team makes it, and you're like, come on, what are we doing? Come on. That's when it's gonna feel like, all right.
We're handing out participation trophies. It feels great.
Cabo
It's-
Verde
They're not
got a
getting any
participation
trophy.
trophy
It
for
feels
getting a point against
great.
freaking
It's a
España.
Spain are one of the favorites
It's
to win
a
the World Cup, and these guys kept
feel-good-
them at a clean
It's a
sheet.
feel-good story.
See, Dos
Qatar got a
Santos did
goal.
But you
San
know
Diego
what?
FC's own CJ Dos Santos did not allow Spain to
Yes.
beat his
Member of the
nation.
goalkeeper union.
Yeah.
He trained with him. Yeah, I'll give you that. But I don't like that. There's just random speed bumps now. Like
I
to
love
the
it.
great Spain.
I love it.
Capo Verde is just a mere speed bump, because this was going to happen. This is the first round of these games. And I've watched enough World Cups and games just to know what's going to happen next. This
Spain's
is the
gonna
first game.
Destroy somebody.
Every team right now, 2 things. This is the most studied game in their whole World Cup run, the first one, because that's the first one that you know you're going to have, and you prepare for that first game more than you're naturally going to prepare for the second game, because you don't have enough time. You have forever to prepare for that first game. 1, 2. When it comes to these games, you see Capo Verde, Curaçao, Qatar even just fighting for their lives, where teams like everybody else just like, guys, we're gonna get there. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not that serious. Like, we're gonna get through. But they're just fighting for their lives. And we're now in 2026 where just athletes, so this level of soccer has now risen to where, hey, yeah, you have a style of play, Spain. That's great. But all you need is an organized back line and a midfield to follow directions, and we'll be
You
fine.
ever hear about defense? Spain.
Yeah.
Look, then you have games like this one, right? Switzerland, who's based out of San Diego, playing Qatar, and they're up and they're dominating. We actually did not put Qatar to advance at all, and they score at the end to tie Switzerland. We have Switzerland as a podcast that we did last week, finishing first place, Canada second place, Qatar not even qualifying. But this Qatar team surprised a lot of people, managing to get that goal.
I will say, and as we're going through this again, this is a goals, gas, and greats special for the World Cup. This is I am thoroughly enjoying the ref cam.
It's
Oh,
the
dude.
best. It's the best thing ever.
Best.
That's such a great.
The ref looks like
It's so
Lobot.
awesome. Like, it's incredible the fact that the stability that they have in it, like the consistency of it.
I love when they do a quick like.
Yeah,
Just scan the field.
it's so dope, and it's such good quality too.
Mhm.
It looks so crisp. Like you could actually see what the ref is like looking at. It's so cool.
What about this VAR introductions as they're looking into the camera? the guy that's getting investigated now for doing the
that was horrible. Yeah.
horrible in which way? That they're doing it? That they're investigating
Why
him?
is he doing that?
Because he made you look. You lost the game.
I like that they check corners.
And they have been doing that, and in that USA game,
the reversal,
when they
the mistaken identity.
the mistaken identity. When everyone literally, I was with my girlfriend, she was like,
On Miguel-
"Mistaken
on Miguel
identity?
Almiron,
What the hell
yeah.
is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's
Try
the
to
new
fool the
one."
ref.
And yeah, they caught him. That's
Almiron from Atlanta United, getting booked. for
my
that.
only hope is that these are rules. The World Cup is always a time where it's like, here's the new rules that we're gonna be implementing across.
Those are not going to follow through any league.
It's
Like,
gonna
too
be
much.
it's too much to follow through any league, and if leagues do try and do it, it's gonna take so long.
Yeah, I think
So
right
I
now for the
hope they
World
don't
Cup,
do it.
specifically, they're trying out these rules to limit errors that can influence a game, like corner kicks. How many times have we seen where they assign a
Goes out the
corner
wrong
kick
guy, yeah.
and it's not a corner kick, and then the game-winning goal happens at that
But they
corner kick?
can't give them.
No, they can't give the corners, but
Which
they can.
is-
Which I think it's still a step up, because it's happened where it's not a corner, and then they score in that corner, and then you're like, "Dude, it wasn't even a corner kick. That goal shouldn't have counted." Now they take away that. Granted, you don't get to award the corners, which again, it's fine if it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I think it still limits mistakes, which is a good thing, and it's not necessarily taking too long, which is okay.
Yeah, gaff to Tony over here.
For gaff for me for saying that legitimately qualify for this World Cup are getting participation trophies.
Facts.
Gaff Tony.
Gaff. Shame on you.
It should be 32. It should be
It's gonna
32.
60 in 2030.
It's let the whole world in. Let
Yeah.
islands in.
I
again.
might as well see who the
Sure.
real champion is.
Sure,
Que
man.
Curazao quede campeón, papá.
Sure.
Que Curazao quede
fine.
campeón.
Costa Rica.
Yeah,
Like
happen.
I was very upset with Costa Rica making it that far.
Quarterfinals. 2014.
So dumb.
Yeah. Then we had the game of Saturday. Brazil, Morocco. Morocco making this.
Maldecas.
No,
Marruecos.
God, no.
That's what they say.
Marruecos.
Maldecos.
Maracas?
Morocco, a team that made it all the way to the semifinal, a team that
One AFCON.
won AFCON but lost, technically won it by crying.
Yeah.
This game starts. It's very back and forth. It's fast paced.
Oh yeah.
Like you could tell the level.
This was the best game of
Brazil and
the
Morocco.
tournament so far through the weekend, right?
competition wise, yes, I think so. Netherlands, Japan was a good one to watch. But
Morocco scores first.
starts, man. It's there. It was bound to happen. Then the way
They were playing better.
but Brahim just gives a great through ball in.
Yeah, bad defense on Brazil's part, keeping him on side.
and that's Brazil's biggest weakness, their defense. Despite having Marquinhos, I think their defense is so weak. But then Vinny
Marquinhos-
showed who he
Gabriel.
is. Vinny showed who he is, scoring this great goal. Travis Scott celebrating.
People thought that was
Uh,
Ronaldinho.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. I will say Vinny's goal is probably one of the best ones so far this World Cup.
I think
I
because
think-
he kind of does it by himself too,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like no one ever takes that shot, but he just cocky enough.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna
it's-
freaking
It was a
knock
good
this
back and
over.
forth game. Morocco, listening to the commentary, right? Like 4 players out of those, or 5, I think, is players that were in that starting 11 in the World Cup in Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is new.
And
Everyone
they
else
just
is
won the
new.
World Cup under 20s.
And they only
there's
had
more
like 2
coming up.
players from,
Yeah.
from that team.
Yeah.
Morocco is an up and coming nation, dude. They're looking like a freaking powerhouse. We're still in first in this group. Morocco second. Scotland finishing in third. As currently Scotland is leading that group.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you get a victory, and I guess again no participation trophies. They got a victory against Haiti, which again it's to
Haiti
my
competed.
to my credit
Haiti
my credit
competed. Be
Me.
realistic. Be realistic. How before
I-
this game, what would you have predicted?
5-0. That should have been 5-0 Scotland easy any day.
But Scotland's not all that.
I don't care.
They don't have anyone either. It's
Well,
Scott
okay,
McTominay and
so-
Robinson.
throughout these games, I'm kind of like
Robertson?
explaining like different things that are like, okay, the storylines too. Like, 'cause, I'm just watching all these games, and I'm like, well, in the Brazil game, you got Hakimi who ended up winning the Champions League against, Gabriel, who's on the other side, who missed the penalty, and then you got Vinny, who's a teammate of this person, like just kind of luring it up. But then like I'm like, okay, now quiero ver una paliza. Like I want to see just the ass whooping during the World Cup. So I'm like, cool, let's watch some goals with Haiti versus Scotland. Crazy scenes. Our boy, Ivan, Ivan, he's actually out there, and I texted him during the beginning stages, and he's like, hey man, like congratulations, like you're world class too. That's my line now. Anybody who's working, they're technically world class. World class, technically speaking.
Just is world class.
Absolutely.
So letdown for you, I guess, because Scotland wins 1-0 with the goal 28 minutes in. Haiti competed, man. Haiti can ball. They have good players as well. Obviously, we don't have them making them out of the group. I don't think they make it out to the round of 32. This is probably their best chance to get some points. I don't think they'll be able to compete against Brazil or Morocco.
But yeah, what this performance showed me, like neither of these teams are going to have anything for Brazil.
No, I don't think so. But we've also thought Spain would destroy Capo Verde today.
That's true. Like that's the thing. Like
that's the beauty
of
this.
It's a beautiful thing.
Brazil doesn't put up 4 goals on both of these teams.
I know, but the fact that it is a thing is so fantastic. This World Cup has been very enjoyable to watch for that reason. Granted, we're not even done with like half of the remaining games on this like match week 1.
To be clear, I'm not hate watching these smaller teams. I love watching these. These are great stories. Like again, like these are some of the things that I'm going to remember for sure. The way that Haiti competed, like they had a chance. They had no offense. They were surviving, but they kept Scotland kind of without answers. Placide making his debut in goal for Haiti. It's what's great. The crowd. Have you seen the Scottish crowds going to Fenway Park to baseball games?
It's hilarious.
Like first World Cup win for Scotland in 36 years.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's a thing to celebrate. It's like there's little moments like this for everyone. Scotland's not usually a team that also qualifies to the World Cup. There's more UEFA teams that get to qualify now. So Scotland's one of those teams. Isn't it crazy? They made it. Italy did not. This game ends 1-0, and we go over to the Sunday games, and there's 5 games on Sunday. We have to start out the day. Australia. Oh no, Saturday. Oh, we had one more Saturday. My bad. The Australia-Turkey game.
Which honestly, for me, was because I have that Turkish pal. I was looking forward to this match. I'm like, oh, here we go. Turkey is a good team. They have good players. This is going to be a good game.
They have 2 good players.
Yilmaz is good on the left.
Arda Güler didn't show anything.
He can't do it all. He needs help. Chalangulu, or como se llama ese güey, like, was too busy just shit-talking Australia players. Did you see that? He was like, yeah, no, we have better players than Australia. And they've doubled down after losing 2-0 against them. But this was my favorite game outside Mexico's game up until then, because it was a competitive. That was a really good game.
This is the same group as U.S. and Paraguay. We have the U.S. finishing first. We have Turkey finishing second and Australia finishing third. So we have Australia moving on to the round 32. But they competed. And again, we talked about it last week. Australia shows up in World Cups, man.
They do.
Like, they really do.
But they don't care for the ball. And that's the thing.
No,
they don't
football.
They don't need to have the ball. They're a counter-attacking team. And
I was waiting for Arda Güler to have like the goal of the tournament. Like, he's the player I want to get like the goal of the tournament because he scores bangers.
And Australia, again, that counterattack that they had, just a really good individual play as well, going up 1-0. Turkey just was patient. They just couldn't. They keep the ball too much. Like, they don't want to shoot, and then when they do want to shoot, it's a little bit too late. But the goalkeeper for Australia had a performance of a lifetime. Goalkeeping performance of the tournament up until then, in that moment. Some great shots, saved from outside the box, and just Turkey just couldn't have it. This reminded me of a San Diego FC versus anybody else kind of game where if the team sits back, you have a frustrated SDFC not able to connect, get those shots off, and just do anything. But it was interesting to see how Australia just strong-willed, strong defensively, just did what they had to do and were rewarded 2-0 for this match. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it was a really, really fun game. Yeah. I really don't have much to add just because it was fun. The Socceroos, as they're called, which that's quite a nickname. I kind of like that.
That's a top nickname for sure. It has to be up there. 2-0. I mean, topping that group technically.
No, I mean they're second in the group.
Second in the group.
Yeah, the USA. But now this sets up a fun USA Australia game.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Seattle, I believe.
Yeah.
So that stadium obviously has gotten so much credit for being one of the loudest stadiums in the entire United States for Seahawks games and even Seattle Sounders games. It gets insanely loud there, and also Seattle Rain as well. So I'm really, really looking forward to that one because they could push the US to their limit a little bit.
And then we wrap up Saturday.
And then we sleep.
Yeah,
because I was struggling at that game because I watched all the games. I'm just like,
what was that 9 p.m. game?
Yeah. And I was struggling. So now
we have the morning.
Wake up.
One of those teams where you're like, first time in the World Cup, Curacao against Germany.
And I'm like,
Germany has a solid team.
100%.
Havertz, Wirtz, Sane, Musiala, Rudiger, like Neuer is still on goal. You have like Pavlovic. Like you have all these players that are playing for Bayern Munich and top European teams. Like it's a team that is playing their first ever World Cup in Curacao. This is supposed to be a bloodbath. This is supposed to be a 10-0 type of game.
This was me just like blood sport, like sangre. Yeah. Like I want to see just hearts being ripped out. Just I'm walking my girl through some of this as she's walking by and doing her thing. It's just like catching some of these games like this is Das Meinschaft. Like this is a machine. Like you can tell by the way that they're moving and scoring immediately 1-0. But then Curacao.
I don't think I've ever celebrated a World Cup goal other than Mexico. As much as I did this one. Like I get off the couch and I'm yelling, "Vamos Curacao!" Texting the.
It was a good goal too.
Friends. Yeah, it was a deflection. It was a good goal, and it ends 1-1 at halftime.
Incredible.
No, never mind. It did not end 1-1 at halftime.
It's 1-1. Like. The fact that that's a score line that happened, the tournament is made because again, like economic disparity of some of these players, right? Some of these players are valued at $40K, versus billions of dollars worth of players, and it's 1-1 at some point. Like, it's great.
It's crazy.
However, reality sets in.
All right, kids, playtime's over.
Legitimately, like it's when you're playing against your little brother or somebody on FIFA and you're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna score one goal, okay, it's gonna be easy, and then they score another goal on you and then they're celebrating it and you're like, no, mijo, you shouldn't have done that. Let me lean forward and let me just show you. Lean forward.
A little lean.
Of course.
Right, of course.
7-1.
When's the last time Germany scored 7 in a World Cup?
The semifinals of the 2014 World Cup in El Maracanã against Brazil. And so again, like it had to be 7-1. Like it had to be. 2014 Brazil, pound for pound, the same as Curacao. So
both wear blue and yellow.
There you go.
I love little coincidences like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Germany just showed like they did what they had to do, which was destroy Curacao.
Crush.
We had Germany, topping that group first, and then we have Ivory Coast finishing second. We'll talk about that game. And then we had the afternoon game at 1 p.m. This was the one I was excited about for Saturday.
What is that?
Hollandia.
Curacao has a population of 160K people. Curacao fans in that stadium represented 4%
That's fucking
of the
good.
country.
That's what the World Cup is about. This was the game I was excited about.
Yeah.
Ever since I went to Japan, like my girlfriend, love her. She's been so excited to support Japan. I always have a soft spot watching Japan in the World Cup. It's always fun. I was excited. I was rooting for Japan in this game, especially no era penal. I will forever.
I can't root for them ever
forever.
again.
Will hate Netherlands. We're at La Nacional watching this game. 1 p.m. No,
Okay.
it's going good. Like it's a good game. Van Dijk scores. First half ends 0-0. Not a lot of action. Japan wakes up a little bit, and then they score this banger that's also slightly deflected, but it's a banger. Where were you guys watching this game? You guys watching?
The same place. I didn't move.
Yes,
Rascándome los
couch.
huevos on the couch.
A gusto.
Just enjoying it. In this break, I actually went to get this haircut. And the out in East County, that's my Iraqi pals now. And they're watching it. Fascinating stuff, right? Because they're watching it through whatever Peacock.
Stop.
I mean, it's all one.
Hold on.
I'm okay with that. It's in Arabic, or like, not obviously, but they're watching it in their own channels.
Yeah.
And I'm just like curious, like, hey, how many of these people are there? Like, because it's the same language, it's Arabic. So is there a team? Like, where are they from? It's like, oh, one guy's from Morocco, and one this, but like, this is the A team. Like, this is the guy that does like the Messi games, and like I won't do it. But
Got it.
but it was cool. I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. Like it's apparently
that's the Martinoli.
yes, apparently it's the same dudes that do it for all Arabic speaking countries, which is very cool.
Yeah.
It's like having Martinoli for Argentina games or just every Spanish language. Anyway,
Japan ties it in the 89th minute, and it's just chaos. People exploded celebrating this goal for Japan. Highlight was seeing the Japanese supporters cleaning up the stadium. Jameson Winston actually went down and started cleaning up.
Jameson Winston. I don't like him.
He was doing a good deed.
He did some things in college that I really didn't like.
Yeah, but he was helping clean up the stadium.
they're saying that that's propaganda.
Jameis Winston?
No, the
Japan?
Japanese fans cleaning up because
They do that. They do that in
they-
Japan
yeah,
too.
that is
I've
cool.
seen
Nice.
some. I was probably on the wrong side of social media, and I saw like these are the actual Japanese stadiums. Look how dirty they are. This is just Japanese propaganda to make them look more polite. It's like, well, they're actually cleaning it. Like
Yeah.
it's not like they're not cleaning
I've
it.
been to Japan. It was pretty cool.
I me too. It was pretty clean.
Yeah.
Screw that guy.
Tony, you were gonna share a clip.
Oh, sure. I mean, just showing. I mean, I know I don't want to get in trouble, but I want to make sure that just give some images of some of the match between Japan and Países Bajos, as they say in Spanish. Just incredible stuff. Yeah, the huddle that happened.
As a hydration break.
The hydration break. Yep. Just the crowd, just absolutely wonderful. All the colors, the pageantry, just. Would this be Virgil van Dijk, I guess?
Yeah, that's Van Dijk.
Captain Sabusa or Oliver Atom, as we know him in Spanish. Did you ever watch that?
No.
You've never seen that?
Nope.
You've never seen... Okay. Well, I have an assignment for you. Oh, and it was also tied.
Road to 2002. How old was it?
Oh, I don't know, dude. It's just...
Eras un, you were scratching your dad's sack, man.
Spermatozoide.
You were just an itch. But yeah, Japan ties it up.
That was
Which is pretty cool. We have Netherlands finishing in that group first, Japan second, Sweden actually going through a third place team. But yeah, that was a fun game to watch. The next game up was Ivory Coast against Ecuador. Rooting for Ecuador. I always root for the Latino
The Spanish-speaking countries, for sure.
I always root for them.
Did you see what they did the day before in Philadelphia?
Yep. They put the jersey on Rocky Balboa.
More than that,
That
just seeing them take over the stands
Oh.
in Phil, like the entire like stairs, the
That
rocky
seems- That
stairs.
seems like a mistake to do.
It was definitely a mistake, but it's more of just like an excitement thing. That it's like, what's the one thing you do in Philadelphia? It's like, oh, what, you go to the Liberty Bell? Nah, no, we're not going to that. The real #1 national monument that Philadelphia has is the freaking Rocky statue. That's beautiful. That's what America's all about, right there.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Literally.
And
The greatest movies of all
this
time.
This game, I think Ecuador was one of the better team.
Man of the match, the left side post.
Yeah,
It just-
and Valencia was just balling out in this game, and I think Ecuador just couldn't be clinical, but they had so many chances. I think they hit the post like 3 times, 4 times in this
Mhm.
game, and it wasn't till the end where Man United legend Amad Diallo comes in for this game, and you know, Ivory Coast hits the post a couple times too, but gives Ivory Coast the winning goal to top Ecuador. And I think, again, the beautiful part of the game is that you don't have to play your best, you just have to win the games. That's what this tournament is about. It's one game at a time. You really have to win, just get the points, advance, and it's one game at a time. If it's ugly, it's ugly. But if you win, you got that job done. That assignment is done. It's not a season long like for a club team where you want to be consistent and play well. Like this is just get the results, and that's what Ivory Coast did.
They got the job done. The elephants, as they're known. Is there a color in front of it?
I don't know.
I know it's the elephants for sure, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a game that Ecuador possibly could have gotten more out of. They didn't. A very young
That's
Ivory
a great
Coast.
rule change. That's a
the
gaff. Have you not seen the press conference videos where press will ask in Spanish, but it's like Netherlands and they don't have a Spanish translator? So they're like, you either have to ask in English or in Dutch.
That's fair.
And Frankie de Jong's like, oh, no, I speak Spanish. Yo entiendo. Like,
yeah.
let him out. And then like Benny refused to do like a halftime one saying like the press guy was like, I'll do it in Spanish. It's like, so de Paraguay. He's like, oh, I'm Brazilian. I'm going to answer in Portuguese, and refused to do one. It's happened where like they're stopping the press people mid question saying, hey, it has to be in English or in the like a sign language. Like we don't have a translator for Spanish. Who was it? I think it was someone from Real Madrid that was just like, I asked the question in Spanish. Like it's fine. I think it was Hakimi that allowed the question in Spanish, and he pretty much told the press officer like no. You see Pochettino being mad that there was loud noise during the press conference post match. He kept saying like, what is this? Like this needs to change, and they're trying to like be like, hey, like can we check on that? Like, but he was upset that there was a lot. He's like, we're trying to work here, and like it's impossible to work like with all that noise for a press conference. A lot of gaffes. I can't wait to see what a press conference for a World Cup looks like in person, because we're gonna get to go do the Mexico one the day before the game, which I'm excited for.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
we
day
might
minus
get to
one.
watch a training as well while we're out there for Mexico. So that's gonna be freaking cool as well. Yeah, there's been a lot of greats. There's been a lot of gaffes as well.
So we're talking about strong teams then, strong performances. The U.S.
Yeah.
having a strong performance.
Yeah,
So then we also need to put Tunisia's opponent in Sweden up there then?
Sweden. I mean, is this
to
one
put up
of
5
those?
goals
Yeah, it's impressive. Like you were clinical, but is Tunisia all that?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. We don't have him. We don't have him anywhere.
They
in our
just said
group.
it's so much so that, you know what, we need a new coach mid-tournament.
That was
Bye.
hilarious.
Adios.
I don't think I've ever seen a coach get fired after
Mid-World
one
Cup.
game in the World Cup. Not even mid-World Cup. After one game. You lose 5-1 and you get fired, dude. Not even Mexico does that.
Yeah.
Why would I ask? I'm not. About
Okay, how about this though?
Well, no.
Nightmare scenario happens on Thursday. Vasco Aguirre, they lose, let's call it 3-0 to South Africa. Or 5-1, let's same result.
South
5-1.
Korea.
No, he's talking about
Oh,
Thursday,
last
like,
time.
No,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you're saying not even Mexico. Let's say that They lose 5-1.
They don't fire Aguirre.
They don't fire
You
Aguirre.
don't fire a coach one game into the World Cup.
I mean,
you
somebody
can't.
just did.
Humiliated, though.
That's yeah.
I wouldn't. Mexico, don't put it past Mexico. Mexico's done some crazy stuff, and especially for a home World Cup, if they put up like a horrible performance, I wouldn't be that surprised.
But Sweden has good players though. They have Isak. They have Elanga. They have like, what's this guy's name? I forgot.
From Arsenal?
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres, yes.
Like, dude, they have ballers, bro. Like, it's not like it's a.
And I think my
like a
favorite goal was
like
scored
a soft team
in this match.
That was a good goal.
Yeah, dude. Like
it was definitely like a game where I don't think it's fire your coach bad. Like obviously the wrong decisions were made, and like I saw a lot of like stuff about after the fact saying like they called up like 8 forwards and they only used like 2 of them. Like there's some weird like just roster decisions with them, so it's a little bit weird with them. But I mean,
you got to call
Sweden's a
your
good
best
team
player, but yeah, Sweden has ballers, man. Like let's not discredit them. Is it enough to compete against? I mean, I can't wait to watch the Sweden-Japan game. I think that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Or even watching Sweden against Netherlands. Those are going to be good games. It's going to be a competitive group. So far, I haven't seen like a group of death. There is none. There is no group of death because there's a lot of weak links and strong links in all the groups. But yeah, Sweden absolutely destroys Tunisia and has the second highest result so far into the tournament.
Now, the greatest upset potentially in group stages of all time with today.
Yeah, this covers all the Sunday games, and we're on to the Monday game now.
We are here today, this morning, 9 a.m., Spain, one of the favorites in the whole tournament, against the third smallest country to ever participate in a World Cup in Cape Verde. I will call them the CJ dos Santos. They're called the Blue Sharks. That's their nickname.
Or Carlos Santos, as he's called for Cape Verde.
Yeah.
Look, man, this is the beauty of it. This was supposed to be a 10-0 game.
Oh, we wanted blood.
You wanted blood? I presumed like
I wanted blood because 2 reasons. Just because I like seeing good soccer played. I know Spain is capable of good, beautiful soccer.
Yeah.
Second, I wanted Spain to score so bad that CJ dos Santos gets a chance.
I still don't see that.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry.
It was that good, man.
it's
Oh yeah,
not,
no,
it's not like
it's done. Like
it's-
CJ's not seeing a second of action this World Cup.
It's not like Spain didn't have a good team either. Like they have some players that are banging out. Like Lamine Yamal came in 20 minutes towards the end of the match, and you could tell the game changed immediately.
Dani Olmo didn't start.
Dani
Olmo
Olmo.
didn't start. Nico Williams didn't start. So, you know,
Maybe
there's-
that's them like taking it too easy and thinking.
I was surprised Gabi started, not gonna lie. But look, 74% possession. We knew that would happen.
Mhm.
7 shots on goal. We knew I expected more. It was just a game where nothing would go in. And this is a player that technically doesn't play at a pro team.
You know what this reminded me of? This felt like San Diego Wave versus Houston Dash. As far as like a team that's just so gonna dominate the ball completely and create so many chances, but the other team just like doesn't respect you at all defensively. And Cabo Verde, they did that against freaking Spain, man.
But the thing is, again, like they're in a heightened state. This is their World Cup final for Cabo Verde. This was playing against Spain, the highest, that you're gonna play against ever in your career, maybe. And they played like it was their last game, like it was their last game of their life ever. And they put every ounce of energy into this match, to where Spain just wasn't able to match that intensity. And they tried and tried and tried. And they just couldn't. And, maybe not this game in particular, but I was, again, just kind of explaining some of the World Cup dynamics. I'm like, or just soccer in general. And this is, I don't know if you guys feel this too, but sometimes it's harder to beat a bad team than it is, and play against a bad team than it is to play against a good team. Because if you're playing a bad team, If you're playing a good
they don't have the
team,
pressure.
well, no, not even the pressure. But if you're playing against a bad team, you know the patterns of movement of a good team. You're like, I can't pass it here because they're going to read my play. They're going to move this way. Then they're going to defend. When you're a good team, you're playing against a not so good team. It's unpredictable. Sorry, I'm boring you.
No, it's true.
And it's unpredictable to where, like, I don't know what their next move is going to be. They're just all wild cards, and a team full of wild cards, it just counterattacks any sort of order, and that's all Spain is essentially. It's just
order, midfield, passing, tiki taka. You're like, that's what you expect, but they weren't able to do it, man. It was a good one.
That was one of those feel good moments where I'm just like, that's cool.
Yeah.
You felt Spain pushing a little bit at the end where you're like, oh man, are they gonna do it?
Yeah.
Are they gonna do it? That's what I kept thinking too. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be like heartbreaking for. But even then, if they scored at the end, I would have been like, man, they kept them out. It was 1-0 up until the end. Good for them, you know.
Yeah.
But to keep it as scoreless, that's impressive. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium, aka Atlanta Stadium. That was one of the few stadiums that I thought looked kind of weird on TV. Like the walls were really high up. It just visually wasn't nice to me. All the other stadiums looked really good, but that one for some reason just I didn't like it.
Then we have Belgium against Egypt.
Yeah.
In the afternoon. This is a team that, I've been telling you guys Belgium is not all that. For some reason, we still have them top of the group, but
because
saying don't rule out Egypt. They look good against Brazil. That's their last game before
the African nations are really showing out.
They always do.
They always do, but they're really showing out. I think in this, the quality's certainly gone up. And again, I talked to you from being absolutely shocked in 2002 when Senegal beat France, and the reigning defending champions, in the opening inaugural match. That was like, whoa, just a moment and shift in time. But now it just seems like those things are just commonplace now. Egypt is coming in and scoring. I'm like, that makes sense. Against Courtois, that makes sense. It was a great shot. It wasn't Mohamed Salah. Like, the World Cup exemplifies and brings up the association football side of this, the team aspect. Because essentially, you have a bunch of people who speak the same language and play soccer and the same sport that you kind of have to bring in as an all-star team, but doesn't always work. There's much, you have to have simpler tactics. You can't build on anything really. So you have to have a one size fits most. And sometimes in these situations, these teams are more team than anybody else. Some of these teams, the biggest teams, have their players coming into the camps after having an extended tournament, whether it's Champions League, whatever it may be. But Egypt 1-0, and then it took Belgium everything. Yeah, Belgium didn't look good, at all.
And it took an own goal for them to tie.
It was Lukaku's presence. What are you talking about?
Lukaku coming on. Still plays Napoli. Yeah, an own goal. That's about it for Belgium.
Wasn't the Kevin De Bruyne the guy people were asking for SanDiego.FC?
Old. That doesn't look as good. But yeah, it's a lot of the players that are playing in the Saudi league that are competing. They're not playing bad, and just goes to show that it is a competitive league out there.
This is something that I've been thinking about a lot too, especially with Saudi Arabia. I had them, I think, finishing second in the group in my bracket thing that I made, just because that Saudi Arabian league has gotten a lot of investment, and because of how many great players have been sent over there, just because of how much money that is in that league, it's kind of raised the level of a lot of African players that go over there, and then especially the Saudi Arabian players.
It's everything MLS wants to be.
Exactly. Everything MLS wants to be, as far as okay, you're going to bring in good players, and it's going to raise the level of the American players. That I don't think that's kind of happened that much.
No,
really,
because you're getting washed players. Saudi Arabia are getting players that are young in their primes. You have Joao Felix out there. Karim Benzema went after just winning a Ballon d'Or. You've been having Cristiano Ronaldo out there, but you have
the fodder players, Brozovic.
Quinones is in his prime. I think Quinones is someone that's made better by how much talent there is in Saudi Arabia.
he's the Golden Boot winner for the
Yeah,
league.
and like so the Saudi Arabian players definitely benefit from that. I was in watching the game against Uruguay today. I thought they looked pretty good out there, especially in the first part of the game. Then Uruguay definitely scores the equalizer.
Let's not forget Saudi Arabia beat reigning defending
the only ones to
Argentina.
beat Argentina.
Yeah. 2-1.
Uruguay didn't look as good as I think a lot of us thought they would, but they end up tying this game in the second half, and it took them a while. Valverde didn't really show up. Who else? It's not what you expected out of Uruguay.
Mhm.
Like, they're just nationally, historically, they're always a presence in the World Cup. And
There's no Cavani, there's no Forlan, there's no Suarez. They have Federico Valverde.
Yeah,
But like it's not just individuals, they need a team in these situations. And Saudi Arabia was a better team for a lot of this game and in the moments that they needed to get a point.
Yeah.
Right? Like they did what they had to do, is get a point. Now, we'll see what happens with Uruguay moving forward.
Uruguay ends up tying this game and goes to 1-1. There was all draws today, actually.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of draws, which then brings us to. All right, go ahead.
That's something that a lot of people kind of predicted would happen because of the expanded field and because of how at least every top two teams are getting past. So I think you can kind of contribute it maybe a little bit to teams playing a little bit more conservatively than they might have previously in other past World Cups, because 3 points matters way more in those past World Cups than it does now. Getting a point now is a little bit more stomachable.
Yeah, I mean, 8 out of the 12 third place teams advance. It's 32 out of 48 teams advance.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's more than half. Which
season greetings to Papi Chavo, who's just coming back from the game.
Do you want to play the thing he sent us again? That was freaking awesome.
Where is it? Papi Chavo.
Season greetings from the
Oh, we're gonna get taken down. We're gonna get taken down.
Take it out. Take it away.
Woo, that was close.
Again.
What are you doing?
Tony, stop it.
Close it. Just close it.
No.
Oh my
Big
goodness.
2 balls to the mic. Let's go. World Cup 2022. Let's go.
Sorry that Iran ruined the party, but it was a good game, and that's
was
the
a good
game
game.
we're gonna talk about now because it was a great game, a 2-2 draw. Iran versus New Zealand in LA or Inglewood, SoFi Stadium. This game starts off hot with New Zealand scoring 7 minutes in.
Great goal.
Excellent
great team
goal.
Wood, their highest scorer of all
Kills it
time.
with his chest.
Has all the time in the
patience,
world.
Patience.
Nobody pressures him.
And then it lands back another chest. A player takes it off with his foot, volleys it in. Excellent goal. I was like, that's one of the better goals I've seen as well this World Cup. Like, it looked sloppy, but it was also like classy in a way. It almost seemed like, Iran defense just completely gave out on that. But then they tie it up in the first half, and you're like, okay. Keep in mind, Iran had to travel the day of from Tijuana to LA. It's not a bad travel, but
it's gonna get worse.
They drove up there.
Yeah.
And we know that Garita is not easy on a Monday. So,
for Iranian nationals crossing an international border into the United States.
They show up. They travel the day of. That's not easy. New Zealand was already in LA probably the night before as well. So that's something that Iran has to deal with. They have to travel the day of to wherever they're going, which is annoying.
Yeah.
And they still pull off a 2-2 draw, which is not bad. But yeah, New Zealand takes the lead in the second half. And now we're like, we're in here. And we're like rooting for Iran to tie this because why not?
Yeah.
It's the chaos. And we get an email and we're excited for ourselves because we're like, oh, damn, we're going to get to go. And Iran ties it up at the same exact moment. A lot of emotions happening here before you got here. And we're like, Abe, you're not gonna believe this, and you're like, I know, they tied it up. We're like, we're not talking about the
talking
freaking
about
game.
It's interesting too. Team San Diego with New Zealand training here
Mhm.
locally at USD versus Team Tijuana cross-border connection
Should
and
just
Team
play in
Iran,
San Diego.
who was really embraced. What a goal!
Yeah,
Um,
by Tijuana. It's crazy how much people are going outside the like hotels
Mhm.
and the training facilities. You're seeing a lot of the stuff.
The flag match.
Yeah,
Ish.
it was pretty crazy.
So, and that's just
Those are
that's
all the
it.
games we've had so far.
That's
I mean,
it.
we have France tomorrow morning. I'm excited to
I
watch
won't
them
be able to watch that.
Oh,
I'll be in the air.
against the AFCON champions.
Morocco? I don't think so.
AFCON champions in your soul.
So that's gonna be a good one. Then we also have Iraq against
AFCON
Norway.
champs.
I'm excited to see Haaland debut in a
Mhm.
World Cup. And then 6 p.m. you have the goal Lionel Messi with Argentina defending
Okay.
champions against
Yeah.
Algeria. It's Algeria, all that now. Is Mara still playing?
You
I don't know, all these African teams have done well.
Yeah, they have been. So we'll see what that turns out. We have
Another
game.
great of the week. El Pato Mundial. Like we see, like this
Yeah,
is
of course, I've seen this.
this is just walking around, domesticated duck, just waddling around.
¿Cómo se llama? He has a name, right?
He does have a name.
It was like
You see, closer.
Medellin.
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 Yes. If he's the reason Mexico wins the World Cup, like just
Dope
just
it.
on some
Dope.
Danhausen thing,
Dope.
like just
The
that.
love of a pet, man.
That the kid that wore the Christmas shirt to school,
And he got a
and,
jersey
and
now.
he got a jersey.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you seen the kid that puts the stickers de las Sabritas on
yes,
his sweater?
yes,
Beautiful, man.
100%. So all that stuff that's happening outside, I'm loving the videos of British people trying biscuits and gravy for the first time, trying Popeyes for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Coreanos eating just getting drunk off tequila
yeah.
and just dancing.
Jalisco,
and
yeah.
Papi
just-
Chow saying Kiwis in San Diego, Iran in TJ, and match in LA. It's been a very unique SoCal World Cup experience.
I mean,
Yeah, that's awesome.
you guys have been there. You guys, I was happy with the boy Nick.
Wednesday is the debut of San Diego FC's own Aníbal Godoy against Ghana. Could have been against Manu Dua. Maybe if had Mikey Varas let him play that qualifier match.
He wouldn't have made
could
it.
have
Here.
been Godoy
wouldn't have made
versus
it, yeah.
Manu Dua.
Let's quickly just do a pick'em
Okay.
before, because our next
for the
episode.
rest of this first
Yes.
match.
For the
first
rest of
match
the,
of
for
the
the
groups?
rest of the matches, like
until the
this
next
one.
episode.
okay.
Okay, well, we go. Okay, France,
we have a
Senegal.
lot
France, Senegal.
France wins. Do we have to
2-1?
give a result?
No, just
Okay.
Yeah,
pick 'em.
France wins. Okay, Iraq,
France.
Norway,
Norway,
Norway, Argentina, Algeria,
Argentina.
Argentina, Austria,
I think
Jordan.
they tie. I think
Argentina,
Argentina, Algeria ties.
Wow. Yep, and Kansas City. They've been playing in Kansas City though, so they're probably used to the weather.
Mhm.
I might give the
They're
edge.
having asado and thunderstorms.
You have
Um,
Austria, Jordan on Tuesday as well. Nice
tie.
random game.
or Austria win.
I'm gonna go with a tie. Actually, no, let's go Austria.
One
This
of
game
these, one of
sucks.
these has to be a tie. I wouldn't be surprised with the French Senegal tie, honestly.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be
These
crazy.
African teams.
Portugal, Congo.
Portugal
Portugal win. England, Croatia.
rematch.
Ooh, that's a
Rematch
good
alert.
game.
Semifinals 2018.
I think it's a tie.
Yeah, they're gonna play defensive.
It's coming home,
gonna be a
boys.
boring game.
It's coming
1-1.
home. England.
1-1 tie.
Ghana,
England.
Panama. I'm gonna go with Panama.
I don't know what to tie.
I'm gonna
Go
go
with the tie
Panama.
there.
Pull off the win.
Yeah, one of these. This is one of those games where a team feels like they need to get a result. So I think I could see a win too.
Uzbekistan, Colombia.
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 Czechia, South Africa.
I'm gonna go
Czechia.
Czechia.
Yeah, South Africa
I'm
looked
gonna go
terrible.
Czechia. I'm gonna go with like a 1-0 win. Czechia.
Switzerland, Bosnia, and Herzegovina. So two countries.
Switzerland.
The team that tied against Qatar.
It was a late goal. Qatar was pushing for it.
I'm gonna go a tie.
I think they. They come back.
I
Okay.
think they tie.
I say Bosnia,
Oh wow. Okay.
Canada, Qatar,
Canada. I think Qatar kind of might have had an adrenaline
I
dump
think
a little bit.
Qatar opposite. I think Qatar take the win.
A lot of Americans were talking crap about Jesse Marsh.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
over
they
the
were.
weekend. I was a little surprised.
Mexico, South Korea. Oof. Mexico.
Mexico.
Mexico wins it.
Has to.
Mexico wins it. They have to.
U.S. Australia.
U.S.
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 Morocco Scotland.
Morocco.
Agree. Brazil Haiti.
Brazil.
Ojo con Haiti.
Brazil.
Yeah, they have to. Turkey Paraguay.
I'm gonna go with Turkey. I'm going favorites in this Friday games.
Okay. Netherlands Sweden.
Netherlands didn't look amazing, but I think
Sweden did look amazing.
Tie.
I'm gonna go win for Netherlands.
Okay. Germany, Côte d'Ivoire.
Germany.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
I think Germany for sure.
Germany. Yeah.
Albania.
Ecuador, Curacao.
Ecuador. Ecuador looked
Yeah,
good despite
they're
losing.
they're going to
Yeah.
open a can of whoop ass.
I don't know. I could see it being like a 3-1 game. 3-0.
Yeah, that's a can
That's a
of whoop
whoop-ass,
ass.
Tunisia, Japan. I think Japan,
Nippon.
Japan puts a whoop ass against Tunisia.
Spain, Saudi Arabia. Ojo. Alert. Spain needing revenge.
I'm gonna go Spain.
No, but
game.
what if Spain tie again or lose, dude? Could you imagine?
Saudi Arabia did it against Argentina last World Cup.
You just said third, like points. Any points matter. Spain will still qualify as a third place team. I'm gonna go Spain. I think they just had a slow start.
Okay.
Which
I agree.
honestly, 2010 they had a slow start as well. I think they lost their opener.
Belgium, Iran.
Iran didn't look bad.
I'm gonna go with a tie.
Belgium. Go Belgium. Uruguay, Cabo Verde. We'll see if Cabo Verde is even capable of being scored on in World Cups.
Uruguay. As much as Cabo Verde
gonna
pressed,
go Uruguay.
there was offensively not.
They're spent.
Yeah. New Zealand, Egypt. I'm gonna go Egypt. I'm gonna
Coin
go
flip
Egypt.
for me.
I'll go
but-
Egypt.
I'm
Or
going
they look
Egypt.
good.
Then we go to the Monday games.
We'll stop there because
We'll
that's our
stop
next
there?
episode. Because that
Perfect.
episode is actually going to be us
In our
from
Airbnb in Mexico.
Mexico City,
Mexico.
Mexico.
All right. I think we have a tier list that we're gonna build. Are we still doing that?
Yes, we are.
Perfect. And that's how we'll wrap up the show with a tiered list. I'm curious. Did you make the categories, or was that like?
I mean, categories are the standard ones. So
has
you
not
have
played.
has
but
not played.
We can still put them like.
No, it has not played because we
Okay.
have to
Yeah.
consider just
Got
people
it.
who as they played in this
okay,
tournament.
okay. So let's go. So
And then I have S, A, B, and then just happy,
happy
to be here.
here. Got it. Okay.
All right,
let's go.
Mexico.
I hate to do this.
B tier.
Yeah.
Realistically.
I mean, I think it's
Okay, A tier because they're the home nation. 'Cause
I was curious to see
wherever they play, they're gonna be home crowd.
Yeah.
Even in
And
the
I think the
US.
first game definitely there's a lot more nerves.
Yeah,
Now that they're
let's put it
seeing
big
everyone
team.
else play the World Cup, they're like that. Maybe some of the stresses comes down a little bit, and you feel the love and energy from the country rather than just like
Yeah.
all the intensity and pressure. So maybe it calms down a little bit. So yeah,
Okay.
A tier.
South Africa.
South Africa.
Happy to be here.
I think they're happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Honorable fun.
South Korea, Tony. What do you
South
think?
Korea. Czechia. They should have done more against Czechia, so I'll put them in B.
I like B tier. I
Okay.
think 2018 they would have been like an A tier team. But again, the A tier and B tier teams have to be different
So
than what it
far.
would be before, just because
Yeah.
there's 48 teams. I would put them B tier. I agree.
Czechia.
They tied against South Korea. I would put them B tier. Oh no, they lost actually.
They
Yeah.
lost.
I would put them happy to be here. They didn't look all that.
Better than South Africa though.
Yeah. So B tier. Okay. So just higher than South
Yeah,
Africa. I get
okay.
it. Gotcha.
Canada.
I think they're happy to be
I
there.
think they're happy to be here. Better than South Africa though.
Yeah.
Right behind Czechia.
I expect a little bit more, but the roster itself isn't very. Yeah.
609 Soccer saying B for Canada. I think they're happy to be here. I think put them in front of South Africa though. South Africa has been one of the worst teams I've seen.
Okay.
So far.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
You can't see if we're putting Canada in happy to be here, then we can't put Bosnia in.
Yeah,
B-tier.
we have to put them in happy to be here. This is a very
I might
strict table.
Yeah, Canada might be B, but let's keep going. Qatar. It's a beach. I mean, Switzerland though.
They're happy to be
tough.
here. They're happy to be here.
So at the end of the game.
Okay,
I don't want to add a C.
I think it'd be kind of cool if we had a C. Because I think happy to be here is really like South Africa, Curaçao. There are teams that are competing. I think if you have a tie, you should be at least a C tier.
Yeah, we can.
Because you're competing to go to the round of 32. Can we add a C tier?
Yeah, click the settings, and then you can add one under it. Add a row below.
Add a row below, and then label it C. Click the settings on new. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay, let's put Czechia C tier, Canada C tier, Bosnia C tier. I like that.
Yeah,
that seems more fitting.
Switzerland.
Yeah, B. C tier. Yeah,
C tier.
Brazil.
B tier.
Oh,
B tier, maybe A tier.
I think Brazil's still A tier. Come on, relax. Brazil is still an A tier team.
Morocco's a really tough team, so yeah, that's fair.
Morocco's damn. Is Morocco an S tier team? They tied to Brazil.
They can't.
They have to be
right now.
A-tier.
They can't.
Yeah, right now this is fair. I like this.
Yeah,
you're putting teams that are winning in A tier. You kind of have to do that.
Haiti.
Happy to be here.
Scotland.
They did tie, but come on. Like,
Yeah.
oh no,
did you see the Haiti fans in Tijuana?
Yeah, the little chairs.
Yeah, it seemed really cool.
I like it.
It was like half the population over there right now. I'm not wrong there.
You're
It's
not.
true.
Scotland.
Scotland.
They are very happy to be in Boston.
They won.
They won. Did they look great
The
though?
highest of C tiers?
Did they look like better than Switzerland?
No.
Did they look better than Qatar?
No, but they won. No, but they won. Results
they
matter
can get
here.
C. Okay,
I would put them C tier.
C, but I think they're gonna be moved down to happy to be here once they play Brazil and Morocco.
All right, US.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Happy to be
God
here.
bless our troops. God bless
They won 4-1.
America.
They look dominant. I think right now it's an S tier for them. I hate to do it. We can put them A because S tier for me right now.
There wouldn't be any
Germany.
other.
Germany's an S tier, but are we gonna put Sweden in S tier? They won 5-1. Are you doing this based off just how they played
right
the first
now? Yeah,
game?
I don't think I've said
They're
anything.
an
different.
S tier.
Okay.
They're an S tier right now. They won 4-1.
Paraguay.
Paraguay is
They got whooped. I don't even think they're happy.
no.
They got
happy
whooped.
to be here.
They're
They
gonna
got
hide
whooped,
it.
yeah.
It wasn't.
played
They
yet.
haven't played yet.
They haven't played yet.
Nah,
They haven't showed up.
Put in happy to be here.
I don't think they were happy to be in that game though.
They look horrible. Australia. I put them B.
I'd be
C,
above
high
South Korea,
C?
maybe even A.
They look good. I would put them B.
You would do the
They
same?
won 2-0.
I would.
Okay.
They won 2-0.
Okay.
High score.
Didn't get scored on.
What else?
To
Happy to be
Turkey.
here. No,
Turkey.
yeah, Turkey.
They
C
lost.
tier.
Yeah.
They can still turn it
Australia
around.
looked really good, so
Yeah.
it's
C. I would put them C.
Germany.
S tier. The best team so far. S tier.
yeah.
Ugh.
I know.
Ugh.
I know. But
Guinness
it's the
almost
reality.
There's a lot of
What do we have here? Curaçao. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
I mean, they're happy they scored. They're happier than Paraguay.
That's true.
okay. Over or under Haiti?
They're happier than Haiti.
They're happy
'Cause they
than
scored.
Haiti. They scored. Haiti did not score.
Happier than South Africa too.
Côte d'Ivoire.
I put them
They look good. Africa look good.
B tier.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
would put them B tier.
Ecuador.
Also B tier.
I would put them B tier too. Quedó 1-0, but Ecuador was dominating at one point. I would put them both B tier.
Netherlands.
Do you get the top of B tier, maybe
Top
the
of
bottom
B
A tier?
Top of B tier, I think for now. Over Australia.
Japan.
I think they're also B tier.
Yeah. You get a tie, you get
Yeah.
the same.
Sweden.
Are they in S tier right now?
They can get A tier.
They won 5-1?
Tunisia did not
It's
look good at
Tunisia.
all.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
also Paraguay. Let's move.
Paraguay
If
did-
we're putting Sweden in A tier, we have to bring down the US to A tier. I don't care how good that fucking looked. Germany gets to be
They're
there. They
playing
scored
the home
7.
World Cup, man.
I don't give a shit. Germany won.
LeBron
I'm gonna
James.
agree with 6-1 and soccer. You're saying the
Tom
only S tier
Cruise
should be
was
Germany
there.
right now. All right, thank you, Abe. Thank you for making our decision easier. Fuck USA. They get a A tier.
Speed was there.
Tunisia's happy to be here.
Belgium.
I want to put them C tier. Top of C tier. Very, very underwhelming.
Egypt.
Better than
Will you guys hate me if I think Egypt is a B tier team?
this. Was a tie? No?
We can put them C tier,
The
but I
highest C
think
tier?
I think they're better than Belgium.
Iran.
C tier.
Yeah, C tier.
They tied, but they're a good team.
Which means New Zealand goes here.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
Spain.
Oh, based off today, I mean, you have to put them A tier just because it is Spain. Am I wrong?
They
here?
got a point.
They got a point.
But then are we putting Cabo Verde in A tier? Come on, dude. Like, if you got, we
Capo,
got
Capo Verde is very happy to be here. They're the happiest of. I think they're happier than the U.S. winning 4-1 that they got
Yeah.
a point against Spain.
Yeah.
I think that's such a bigger win.
we're
Saudi
gonna just
Arabia.
keep doubting them.
Wait, 6-1
Yeah.
talker Spain is middle of B tier?
I mean, I think that's fair. They shouldn't get any credit
Yeah,
for
true,
completely
true.
having an offense that disappeared.
True.
You have to score
Very,
a goal at
very
least if you're
underwhelming
gonna
game.
tie.
Is there any other teams there?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia,
B tier. I'll B
B
tier.
tier.
Uruguay.
And then Uruguay, B tier.
Yeah,
I like this.
pretty good.
And if we had to guess where we're gonna put these other teams, France is gonna go S tier.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Senegal A tier.
Norway is gonna go B tier. If we're guessing,
Yeah,
Norway, I would put them B tier. Argentina, I'm gonna put them A tier. Algeria, I'll put them C. Jordan, happy to be here. Austria, C tier, I guess. What is that?
Iraq.
Iraq, happy to be here. Senegal, I would put them B tier.
Congo.
Happy to be here.
I play in Portugal. Yeah,
Uzbekistan,
happy to be here.
Portugal.
Portugal. I kind of want to put them S tier right now. They're a really good team. They're a really good
are
team.
they gonna destroy Congo? You think?
I think so.
How many goals is Ronaldo gonna try and steal from his teammates in this
I
game?
don't think he starts. I don't think he starts.
He comes on as like a 90th minute substitute. It's like 4-0 and he scores
Scores
and then
3
just
goals.
goes like absolutely insane.
What is that?
Colombia.
Colombia, B tier. England, I put them A tier.
But they lose to Mexico in the semifinal. That's why they're under the
Quarterfinals.
quarterfinals.
You had
Wow,
5
Ramos is
times to get your credential. México llega al quinto partido.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
I like
the
that.
numerology is working right
Mexico
now.
más le vale que llegue a la final.
Ghana,
C tier. Maybe I'm happy to be here.
Panama.
C tier. They can compete.
I mean,
They've
No?
only scored
Animal
2.
Godoy was
They've-
so happy that they're there and they
Okay.
haven't even played a
Happy to be
game.
here, happy to be here. Okay, my
And
bad,
that
my
he got
bad,
a
my bad.
tattoo.
My
I
bad.
think I think they can play up higher.
They've
for
only
sure.
scored
Out of-
2
Out of
goals.
respect,
But as
do
of
we
right
put
now-
Croatia B tier? Just historically what they've done.
Yeah.
I liked how this looks. Okay. México campeón del mundo.
Well, this is where we're at right now.
We trust the Americans
Well,
more than the
all right,
freaking
guys.
Brazil, man.
Tony,
We'll redo this.
we're gonna get to watch Mexico, dude.
Yeah, we did.
Like
Or-
that was the news we got today. I'm having so much fun covering this World Cup and just watching the games and getting to talk to it about it with you guys. It's crazy to think that, you know, the goal is so close to being accomplished. Next week, next week we'll be in Mexico.
Yeah.
It's not done yet. Job's not finished.
Job's not finished. Job's not finished. We got to get there safely.
You're gonna have to travel. There's protests. There's a bunch of people gonna be in Mexico.
Protests.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Una quesadilla con queso.
Wrestle people with masks.
Oh, we should see if there's lucha libres over there.
Tony already knows.
There will be.
There will be.
Si no, los vamos a hacer.
I'm down.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. We safe travels to Guadalajara tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have fun, enjoy it. Shout out to you being in Fox 5 this morning. You probably have to go to sleep because you have an early flight.
Yeah, I do.
CBX.
Yes.
That's right. Thank you everyone for watching tonight's episode. We'll be live next Monday from Mexico City. Will you be joining us on?
Potentially.
Okay.
I've got to see how
You'll
travel
potentially
works.
be in Mexico as well.
I will be in Mexico.
You'll be in Mexico as well. So, hey, Two Balls on a Mic will be in Mexico live next Monday.
Mexico. I'll be there tomorrow.
Mexico gana el jueves contra
I might go watch.
Corea del Sur. México le va a ganar a Corea 2-1, 3-1. Me vale madre. México campeón del mundo. Anything else, guys?
That's gonna be it.
That is everybody. See you next week.